A repeat DWI in Texas isn't just a bigger fine, it's a different legal reality with permanent consequences. The most critical rule: Texas has no look-back period. A DWI from 1990 can elevate a new charge today. This means the state sees no difference between a mistake made last year and one made decades ago. Because of this, your third DWI, regardless of when the first two occurred, is an automatic felony. We will now break down how these laws create a cascade of legal, financial, and personal consequences. Before reaching a felony, the jump from a first to a second offense is severe. What happens immediately? Even with probation for a second DWI, jail time is mandatory. A minimum of 72 hours is often required by law. Your problems exist on two fronts: criminal court and administrative license penalties. But what if your prior offense wasn't even in Texas? For nearly all repeat offenders, an ignition interlock device is unavoidable. You pay for it, and it can be required on your car even before a conviction. You are up against a specific mindset. Judges view a second DWI not as a mistake, but as a pattern of dangerous behavior and sentence accordingly. This hardened attitude means the chance of a favorable plea bargain plummets. Prosecutors have less incentive to negotiate for repeat offenders. Let's focus on that third DWI. Why is the automatic felony classification so critical? It moves your case from county jail to state prison, 2 to 10 years. A permanent record means checking the felon box on job, housing, and loan applications for life. It also strips rights like owning a firearm. This status can get professional licenses for nurses, realtors, or pilots denied or revoked. Your ability to earn a living can be permanently crippled. The felony record is life-altering, but the financial penalties are designed to be overwhelming. How much does this actually cost? Beyond court fines are DPS surcharges. For a second DWI, that's $2,000 a year for 3 years. A $6,000 administrative penalty. Next, your insurance. You'll need an SR22 certificate, labeling you high risk. Your premiums will skyrocket for years. And the ignition interlock device? You pay for installation, monthly monitoring, and removal. Another constant financial drain. Added up: fines, surcharges, IID fees, inflated insurance, and lost wages. A repeat DWI can easily cost tens of thousands of dollars. It seems it can't get worse, but certain factors increase penalties, even on a first offense. What are these legal landmines? The first is driving with a child passenger under 15. This isn't a small addition. It elevates the charge to a state jail felony, even if it's your first time. Another is a high blood alcohol concentration. If your BAC is 0.15% or more, penalties increase significantly, including higher fines and potential jail time. Refuse the test? Texas's implied consent law has its own penalty. You face an automatic license suspension, and your refusal can be used as evidence of guilt. Earlier, we asked about out-of-state priors. Here's the answer. Texas law recognizes them for enhancement purposes. There is no escaping your history. We've seen the legal climb, financial costs, and aggravating factors. Now let's connect these to see the devastating final picture. Recall the no look-back rule from the beginning. This sets a trap for the habitual offender law. 2 prior felonies plus a new DWI felony could mean life in prison. This system creates a vicious cycle. The felony record blocks good jobs, while the state hits you with thousands in fees, making financial recovery nearly impossible. The judicial view of repeat offenses as a pattern means prosecutors feel no pressure to offer deals. This forces many into accepting harsher penalties. So what does this all mean? The new reality for repeat DWI offenders in Texas rests on 3 pillars of punishment. First, permanent legal escalation. The no look-back rule means your past is always present, pushing you directly toward a felony conviction. Second, overwhelming financial burden. A multi-front assault of fines, administrative surcharges, and insurance hikes designed to be financially crippling. Third, lifelong personal consequences. A felony record that permanently damages your career, your rights, and your standing in society. And the system is only getting tougher. New legislation aims to impose even stricter penalties, including longer mandatory sentences. The consequences are not temporary. They are a complex, interconnected system designed to penalize repeat offenses with maximum, lifelong impact. Understanding these laws is the first step. If facing a repeat DWI charge, seeking experienced legal counsel immediately is not an option. It is a necessity.